Okay, let's do another EFT tapping meditation. This will be session 3, called Stop Shrinking to Make Others Comfortable Unapologetically. And what's interesting is before I was going to record this, right, I already have the script and everything that we're going to do in EFT tapping in order to rewire your brain in order to help you with this. My throat chakra started to, so it's funny. It's fine because it's cute that people still try to send me things and they think that that's going to shut me up. So this is actually a perfect video because I'm going to show you what it's like to not shut up unapologetically and speak your truth, be assertive, be confident, be yourself, be too much, and be everything that you are, and realize that it's absolutely wonderful and you don't need to change or lessen yourself or dim your light for anyone, okay? So first what we're going to do, I already Palo Santo'd the fuck out of this place, so everything's fine, but we're going to use a clear quartz crystal and we're going to cut out the bullshit, okay? And I'm going to tell you some things and then we're going to do this EFT tapping. So something that was really difficult for me to understand now, I'm very bold, very assertive, very much myself now, but for many years, actually many decades, I was definitely a people pleaser. I was terrified if somebody didn't like me. I would listen to other people's opinions and what they would tell me instead of listening to like my own intuition. And I don't know why I keep going from up there. Okay. And it cost me so much time. Like, I really believe that like you need to just be yourself. And the sooner that you feel comfortable being your authentic self, I believe that that is also the sooner that you can start walking in your life purpose. You can help other people. And I'm not saying that you can't help other people if you're, still struggling through things. Because I mean, I think in life, it's always like a healing journey. So, it's not, there's, we're all working on ourselves, right? Hopefully, but, yeah. Okay. So right now I cleanse the energy of this place and also specifically my throat chakra as I do this EFT tapping meditation, because I will not shut up and no one can stop me, as they've tried and they failed. And I'm going to do it energetically because I see the thing. I'm also doing this for the people that watch this with good intentions and with pure hearts, that they would realize that what they have to say is important, that their feelings, their needs, and their desires are also important, and that they should be validated, that they would be able to see through all illusions and anyone that might be haters or people that are just trying to dim their light, and they'll understand what is truth and what is not. And that they will step into their authentic self and they'd cut all energetic cords from anything and anyone that is trying to stop them from doing this. Okay, here we go. All right. Sometimes people dim your light because look up crabs in a bucket mentality. I don't know how much time I'll have in order to do this, but basically there's a bucket of crabs, and as long as the crabs are in this bucket, everything's fine. But the second that you try to elevate and become a crab that gets out of the bucket, the other crabs will try to pull you down, okay? So if you are around people that might possibly be envious or jealous or they have anything, I mean, I'm going to give you my straight up opinion of just personal experience. I will have nothing to do with these kind of people. I don't have any access to these kinds of people. Like if I find out somebody's this way and it's not, oh, well, that's mean because, people are working on themselves. People are working on themselves, yes. But this is a very, 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 very toxic trait. And if you are somebody that, experiences this and you don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Because again, it isn't to judge. It's just to know like what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, right? This is really important. I would just say that, and maybe I'll do a video on it in the future, work on that, and instead of saying, okay, well, why do they have what I don't have and stuff, you have to focus on your own blessings. You have to focus on what makes you you. And I think actually that by you becoming more authentic, you're also going to love yourself more. You're going to see the amazing things, the amazing qualities that you have that you're not going to need to compare. You're not going to need to, find out what this person is doing or that person. And, because we all are unique. We all are different. Unless if you're being fake as fuck, then you're not being unique. So the whole idea in this video is we're going to break free from that. And you're not going to dim your light. You're not going to, you're going to have boundaries. You're going to be authentic. You're going to be assertive. You're going to say what you want to say. And you're going to say, I said what I said. And that's it. Okay? So let's work on this. And by the way, I just want to, let me do another segue, because the way that I'm saying, I'm not sure if it's coming out correctly. I understand that most people do suffer with issues with jealousy and comparison. I have had a lot of flaws. I still have a lot of flaws, but luckily that was not one of them. I believe in supporting other people. I don't think that like if you support a person that takes away from you. I think that actually brings in good karma into your life, right? And I think it's just like, I mean, for me, I'm only in competition with my lower self my higher self, and trying to, to get to that and become the best version of myself. And if you're focused on yourself and you say, okay, how can I improve instead of like what's going on around me? You're going to do really well in life, okay? And you're going to be really happy and you're going to have peace. And also you're not going to be like trying to always like, what's happening? What are they doing? Like just really, you'll have peace. But also you could be dealing with people like this, right? So let's say you're dealing with people like this and you're like, oh, why are they always putting me down or like throwing shade or whatever? So yeah, like you're going to stop shrinking to make these kinds of people comfortable. And also sometimes you have controlling people, or you have family, friends, relationships. It doesn't matter. You're no longer going to shrink. Okay. So right now I declare you are no longer going to shrink. You are going to be your authentic self unapologetically. And here we go. Okay. These are the things, because I've got to do it quick because I talked a lot. This is the karate chop. Then we're going to do the eyebrow. We're going to do the side of the eye. I could help if I actually looked at it. We're going to do under the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone. In the other audio, I said collarbones. It's collarbone. Okay. Under the arm. Okay. And then on top of the head. Here we go. All right. Start with the karate chop. Even though I've been taught to make myself smaller to avoid judgment, I deeply honor the part of me that just wanted to feel safe. Next. Even though I learned to keep my voice down, my needs quiet, and my light dim, so I wouldn't be too much, I love and accept the version of me that thought shrinking was safer than being rejected. Even though I've spent years managing other people's comfort instead of protecting my own truth, I choose now to take up space and be my authentic self unapologetically. Okay. All right, let's actually start with the top of the head, okay? Why have I been shrinking just to feel accepted? Eyebrow. I was told to be nice, to not ruffle feathers. I was taught that being bold or direct would make people leave. So I played small, I stayed quiet, and I didn't ask for too much. But it cost me my authenticity. I've been molding myself to fit in places I've outgrown. I'm done muting myself for the comfort of people who were never meant to understand me. Okay, let me do the next part. Okay, underarm. I release the fear of being too much. Too sensitive, too strong, too assertive, too real. I get to be fully me, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Under the eye, side of the eye. I am no longer responsible for how others react to my truth. I release the urge to over-explain or over-accommodate others. My voice matters, my needs matter, I matter. I give myself full permission to take up space, and I do it without guilt. Last one. I am safe to be fully seen, and I'm safe to set boundaries and keep